Sales meetings for me and my customers continuously using cold email. Here I'll show you guys, this is our Slack channel as well as the automation, which I'll share with you guys here. And we do this very consistently. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how you can, I'll break down a copy, so like a campaign for you for one of our customers. And I'll explain to you how you can use cold email to book sales meetings. This is the Zapier automation right here. So whenever an invitee is created in my customer's Calendly, we'll select the organization and the event type, which is a demo. And then the trigger is that, and then obviously what ends up happening is in our channel, CMR books, which is what I just showed you, we send out a Zapier message saying new balance demo booked. We have the invitee name and the invitee email. We send them as a bot, and the bot name is demo bot balance. We don't include a link in the Zap, and then we do expand the link, and then we do have the link to usernames, and then we don't send it as a channel message. So that's like the little automation of kind of how we do it, and just some proof for you guys. Okay, so we're here in Trusted LinkedIn Sales Navigator, which a lot of people really do not like. You don't need Zoom Info, you don't need Apollo, you don't need these crazy data sites. I utilize Apollo as well, but you can set like 50 to 100 appointments literally off the bat with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Any business that has been around for the past, I don't know, 5-10 years, that's not older than 100 years, is on LinkedIn. The business is there, companies are there, this data is constantly refreshed, and LinkedIn Sales Navigator is the best way. I use FindEmail to scrape all this data off the internet. Obviously I'm an affiliate for them, all my links are down below, but you don't have to do anything. You just have to listen to what I have to say, because this is gonna book you a lot of appointments. I use very basic segments, okay? Company headcounts. I do 11 to like 1,000, okay? I hit everybody in a specific space. Obviously for this customer, they're a staffing firm that deals with like custom development solutions and deploys developers for B2B companies. And so the current job titles that we go after are technology officers, VP engineering, and information officers, okay? Obviously US-based, CXO, vice president, director, that's their level. Then US, and then tech and information internet. So that's what we're going after. And then we want to make sure to exclude everybody in a previous account list that I've scraped for this customer. FindEmail does this automatically and narrows down the results. That way you're not exporting duplicate emails and duplicate people and cold emailing and spamming a bunch of people. I have the widget downloaded on Google Chrome right here. We'll click that, and then we will simply just enter how much we want to export. So we can just say 1,500, and then we'll click that. 10% less emails beta, and then we'll export the CSV, okay? Now, here's the last thing I want to show you guys. Or not the last thing, here's the next thing I want to show you guys. In WAP, I documented everything. So I have it literally documented from creating your Calendly, submitting your onboarding form, and purchasing all of the required software. It's about $500 to $700 a month, to like foundations. So like the psychology of outreaching to B2B prospects, niches, why outbound fails, the system build out, setting and closing, scaling the system, and then extra PDFs and bonuses. So that's there. I have like a calendar link down below if you want access to this. This is basically my entire system, which I give access to. And then I have another module for hired members on my team and my agency for hiring, for training, for stuff like that. We're currently building it out. This is kind of what it looks like. How to set meetings, how to manage Uniboxes, how to source leads, etc., etc., etc. You get the point. So after you've exported those leads from FindEmail in LinkedIn Sales Navigator, what you'll want to go is navigate into the campaign section in any of your customers' workspaces or your workspace. I'm not going to show too much because I don't want to reveal too much information, but you'll click on any campaign, you'll click on leads, and then you'll click add leads. Right here, you'll click add leads, boom, you import the CSV file from the FindEmail, okay? Now, in sequences, this is where you're going to build a sequence. I would only recommend having a 3-step sequence. 1, 2, and 3, and I'll be revealing one of this email campaign that has probably converted to like 5 or 10 booked meetings. This copy works pretty well for them. Obviously, my head of fulfillment changes the copy every single week to make sure we get fresh angles, fresh leads, fresh stuff like that. You get the point. Here's one of them. Quick question is a highly performing subject line. Everybody knows that. We say, hey, name, I noticed you're in the tech sector at company name, because we're calling them out immediately. And we're showing our competence by asking them, as the team scales, how confident are you that you can deliver projects on time? So like I said on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, we're outreaching to who? Vice presidents, and we're outreaching to chief technology officers. These are higher ups in the food chain. These are people that manage people. They manage projects. They manage things that get done within the company. So when we approach them, we have to cold email them with respect because they have already earned their spot in the company. So we're approaching them saying, as the team scales, which implies that they're handling a team or managing a team, how confident are you that you can deliver projects on time? It's a question. Piques their interest and it allows them to read the next line, which is the last 5 CTOs I talked to mentioned roadmap timelines being past due despite busy teams. Again, what this means is it shows competence to the prospect that we're talking actively with other technology officers and they're mentioning that timelines and projects that their team is in charge of completing are getting done later than the due date, despite them being busy. So what's going on? So we're piquing more interest. And then we have a call to action here. It's very short. Would you be open to learning about a proven way to get important projects done faster without adding more engineers or creating risk? And so, boom. Because they're a consulting firm / like staffing firm, they have a litany of solutions they can provide to this company. And so all I have to do is get the prospect on the phone. Would you be like remotely interested in learning about a proven way to get important projects done faster? The solution here would probably be some sort of like AI solution / automation, or maybe get on the phone and they might need some sort of a staffing member or engineer that's like highly vetted and things like that. So the point is we're selling the meeting, okay? I have a good amount of people that will respond to this email and that are interested, okay? You want to structure it like this. You want your cold emails to look like this. And at the very end, you want to just make it so irresistible to hop on a call with you as a business owner that like Hermosi said, you have to make the prospect feel stupid for saying no to your offer. Call them out so well, speak their language so well, and everything to where they cannot say no. Again, so I've created a couple of custom GPTs for me and my team to utilize, one of which is called Copywriting Bot. This is obviously on chat. And yeah, they create world-class campaigns, emails for my customers. Like we literally just we plug in the ICP. So we write like the ICP of the customer. And then we say like, give me 3 angles of XYZ. Write me 3 sequences that are going to be sent 3 days in a row for cold email. And then mimic this top performance email, but also create a couple from scratch. And so we'll provide the email there. And this copywriting bot is specifically coded and trained, and it's in this description, and all the information is in it already to create world-class campaigns with proper segmentation, spacing, we basically want to make this fucking thing as human as possible. That way, my head of fulfillment can come in here and can give it all this stuff, and it's helping them out. So I have an AI-assisted agency. Yes, I have a head of acquisition that handles acquisition for CMRR, and then fulfillment that handles fulfillment for our customers. But it's assisted with AI. AI handles a lot of stuff, 80% of the business, because we want as minimal human contact as possible. Human contact is responding to leads on instantly and then booking them in on calls. And then I have an invoice that gets billed to the customer on Stripe every single time we book them a meeting. So yeah, that's that. So if you want to learn more about exactly how I have my entire back end, front end all set up, I need you to book a call with me because that's going to allow me to show you what we got going on. And if you want to start a scale cold outreach or wherever you're at, you want to add it as a channel, whatever, you can book a shit ton of meetings with it. You want a proven way. Or if not, you need to get on my newsletter. It's called the Pipeline Pulse. I send out emails Monday, Wednesday, Friday with value about copywriting bots, leads, sourcing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You get the point as I'm scaling my cold email agency. I have over 350 videos on this channel talking about marketing, sales, customers, client acquisition. Back when I was in my mom's house working at Barnes & Noble's, and now I am on my own doing pretty well. So yeah, that's that. Check everything out, you guys. I'm here to provide value. I'm here happy to answer any questions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope this video helped and showed you guys some value. And then I'll see you guys soon. Let me know if you have any questions, like it, and we'll talk.